So leather weekenders, huh? You want one that's, more than just a bag.
Right, right.
We've been checking out this company, Steel Horse Leather Co.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, okay.
they seem to be all about, like, real craftsmanship, stuff that'll last, pieces that'll age well, like heirloom quality.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's interesting, with Steel Horse, they really seem to get what a weekender bag is all about, It's not just about packing for a quick trip. It's more about, like, that feeling of adventure, that desire to have a bag that can kind of keep up with you.
Yeah, and their website really captures that,
Yeah.
like that whole classic kind of rugged but still stylish vibe.
Exactly. They use phrases on their site like, what was it? Handcrafted for the modern explorer.
Oh, yeah.
And designed to carry your stories.
I love that.
Yeah, it's like this bag isn't just coming along for the ride, it's becoming part of your story.
Totally. Okay, so let's talk about the bags themselves. One thing that jumped out at me was their thing about using full-grain leather.
Yeah.
Now, for those of us who aren't, leather experts,
Right.
what makes full-grain leather so special?
So full-grain leather, it's all about durability. And it develops that, that really nice patina over time. Think of it like this. It's the top layer of the hide, the part that's been exposed to the elements, and it's just tougher because of it.
Ah.
It's like a fine wine. It gets better with age.
So the more you use it, the more character it has. Makes sense for a bag that's supposed to go on adventures with you. Anything else about their bags that stand out?
They really put thought into the little details, which I like. Like, a lot of their weekenders have these really well-placed external pockets. So you can easily get to your phone, your passport, stuff like that.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. And some even have a special compartment just for shoes.
Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for people like me who like to keep their shoes separate. Speaking of which, their Dagny Weekender, did you see that one? Like, designed for longer trips, not just weekends.
Yeah. It's like they're challenging that whole idea that a weekender is just for a quick trip, you know? They even suggest it as a carry-on for business trips.
Which makes sense when you think about it. All those compartments and pockets. It's designed to be organized so you can have your laptop, documents, even a change of clothes if you need it.
Definitely. And let's be real, showing up with a nice leather weekender just looks more put together than, like, a duffel bag.
For sure. It's about that, like, subtle confidence. And speaking of style.
It is, isn't it? It's like that thing, that effortless elegance, And Steel Horse, they get that. They style their bags for all sorts of situations.
Yeah. It's like they have a whole lookbook thing going on their site. They have suggestions for casual weekends, business trips, even like formal events.
And it's done in a way that doesn't feel intimidating. Like, they'll say, okay, for a casual weekend, you could pair your weekender with some jeans, a nice sweater, maybe some boots. That kind of, like, rugged but stylish look.
Right. But then they transition to, like, business attire so smoothly. Suddenly, the same bag works with a suit or a tailored dress,
Exactly. And even for, like, a dressier occasion, you could totally rock a weekender with a sharp suit or a nice dress. Adds a touch of class without being too much.
It's amazing how the same bag can be so versatile.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot about their designs, Timeless.
Speaking of timeless, we should talk about their craftsmanship. That's really where Steel Horse shines, I think.
Totally. They walk the walk. Like, they talk about using something called a saddle stitch. Any idea what that is?
Yeah, it's a really old technique, actually. Been used for centuries, especially for, like, saddles, obviously. Anything that needs to be super durable. Basically, you use 2 needles and a single thread, so the seam is crazy strong. Way less likely to unravel.
Wow, so it's not just for looks. It's functional, too.
Exactly. And they're really into the details. Like, they use phrases like hand-selected hides and every stitch placed with purpose. You can tell they're not messing around.
Yeah, they're passionate about it. Built to last a lifetime, they say.
And they back it up, too. They give you tips on how to take care of your bag so it lasts that long. It's cool to see a company that cares about that, Not just making the sale, but making sure you love it for years.
Okay, so spill the secrets.
Yeah.
What do they say? How do we keep these bags looking amazing?
Well, first off, regular cleaning. Simple stuff, but important. Just wipe it down with a damp cloth every so often to get the dust off. Then use a good leather conditioner. That'll keep the leather soft and hydrated.
See, this is stuff I know I should do, but life gets in the way.
They make it feel doable, though, like it's just part of the experience of owning a great leather bag. Oh, and they also say to store it in a cool, dry place, no direct sunlight, no crazy temperatures. That can mess up the leather over time.
Makes sense. So it's not just how you treat it when you're traveling, but at home, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's an investment. They even talk about, like, if you need a repair down the line, they've got you covered.
That's huge. It's like they're saying, we're here for you.
Right. It's not just about selling you something. It's about, like, being a part of this journey of owning a well-made thing.
It really is. You know, for as much as they get into the nitty-gritty details of the bags, what really stuck with me was how they end their About Us page.
Oh, yeah. They get kind of philosophical, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
They talk about how a leather weekender isn't just about, having somewhere to put your stuff. It's about, like, investing in a piece that reflects who you are, your own personal journey.
Totally. It's like each scratch tells a story. Each mark is from some adventure you had.
Right. It becomes a part of you, in a way.
And that's what's so cool about a good weekender bag, right? The places it goes with you.
Exactly. The promise of new places, new experiences.
It's like they're saying, go fill this bag with stories.
So to everyone listening, if you're thinking about getting a leather weekender, think about the adventures you want to have with it. What stories do you want your bag to tell? Maybe a steel horse leather weekender is the one to start writing those stories with.